Hey guys, what is up? I'm back. 2 weeks off, was not feeling good at all, but I'm so stoked to be sitting in front of this camera, sharing a little bit of information or things that might be able to help you out that have definitely helped me out. I've been seriously almost bedridden the last 2 weeks. I thought I had COVID, but I didn't have COVID, so I don't know what the hell was going on. I had a flu, I was depressed, I was laying around, I was sleeping all day, my body was aching. I was in a bad space. And over these last couple days, I've finally been coming out of it. And one thing that has really helped me, even when I was in that negative spot, to not stay super negative, is I have curated my feed on Instagram, because that's primarily the only social media I go on. I feel like Facebook, I'm on there, but dude, I don't know, that place is toxic, dude. I hadn't been on for years and years. I've been back on for 3 months, and it's just, that's a whole, I don't know, that's a wild west of negativity over there. So I don't go on it that much. So I don't really know how to fix Facebook. And Twitter was got in a really bad place with Twitter, got rid of that anyway. So Instagram is my go-to. And one of the things I was most grateful for is while I was sick, I was in a really dark place, but I cultivated my feed before to make it so I still was just inundated with just a bunch of positive messages and a bunch of positive people. So I want to give you a few tips to do that, and you should do it immediately because it can help you so much. A lot of us have a real fix and a real kind of almost addiction to social media, and I know it's easier said than done to get off of it. So why don't you do things that will actually make it more beneficial for you, kind of spread out and get the drama out of your face, get a little happier, get some positivity in your life. So the first one that I want to talk about is the easy one. Unfollow people. Unfollow people. If they're not providing you with information or inspiration or something that, uplifts you or at least brings you some really good knowledge, get rid of them. Now, there's some certain people that you should be following, like that are going to bring some, hard questions to you. And they're people who are actually going to make you think. And, with the Black Lives Matter movement and a lot of the big important social movements that we have in this country, it's important to stay informed. That doesn't mean you have to follow everybody, but there are people that, of course, need to challenge you on your feed. But there's a difference between being challenged and learning from somebody as opposed to them just bringing you down and making you feel toxic and negative. So that's the first one. Get rid of them. You don't need them in your life, especially if they don't even follow you back. If you're just following them and they're making you feel bad, get rid of them. It's not like you don't have that issue of feeling bad that you're unfollowing someone you know. Second one is, and I think a lot of you might know this too, is if you don't feel comfortable unfollowing somebody because maybe they follow you, mute them. I've muted a bunch of people. Sorry guys, I have. I've also unfollowed a bunch of people because you want to get rid of the people that are making your life toxic. So if you don't have the cojones like I don't to unfollow a bunch of people, you just mute them. It makes your situation so much better. It limits the amount of people that are going to show up on your feed. And then the next one that's really easy is limit your time. Limit your time on social media. Same thing with the news, like all this type of stuff. Just put your phone down for a little bit. One thing that's helped me a lot, I haven't been that good with it the last 2 weeks, I can tell you that, but it's one thing that's helped me a lot, is I have set time frames when I will go on and check on my phone. So like at 6 o'clock after I do all of my morning routine stuff, I'll hop on there for 15 minutes and I get off. I'll go back on maybe at 10 or 11, 15 minutes, get off. And when you start doing that stuff, it starts becoming easier and easier because you know when you're going to be going on. Instead of just mindlessly scrolling while a bunch of stuff is happening, getting lost in there, getting trapped in the social media matrix and having only that to look at. Once you start planning out times that are going to work better for you, you actually start doing it. But of course, it takes commitment. And the last thing that I recommend is search out and look for people who bring positive energy into this world. One of the things that I did when I was in a really dark place and I knew that I wanted to change it is I was following a couple people who always put really inspirational posts up and things that made me feel better. And I kind of wanted what they had. And I started kind of scrolling through who they follow. And I started coming across some amazing accounts. And what I started doing is once I would find these accounts, I started going through all of their posts and I would start liking them. Then I would start looking at their stories, Next thing you know, their stories and their news feed or their posts are showing up on my account way more. And so what I start doing is I start doing that. And if I start noticing that somebody's not showing up on my feed, I'll go find them. I'll scroll through the people I follow. I'll be like, hey, I haven't seen any of their stuff for a little bit. I'll go on their page and I'll click a like on a bunch of their stuff. I'll make sure to watch their stories. Boom. Next thing you know, they're showing up in my feed. So you should cultivate your feed. Unfollow people, mute people, make sure that you're looking through other people's, who they follow and finding inspiration through them, and then limit your time. It's so important not to let social media be the thing that guides your day. And you have the ability to actually make it something that's a positive thing in your life. Like when I go through my Instagram, all I'm getting is inspiration, amazing videos, all of these things. And they make me feel good instead of getting stressed about other things. Now, of course, there's difficult times always. And sometimes I don't want to go through my feed because of what's going on. But it's really important that if you're going to go through your feed on difficult times, it's people that you respect and people that challenge you and people that make you think and people that make you want to be a better person and people who are going to teach you. So social media does not have to be this negative thing. I avoided social media for so long because I just assumed it was negative. There was nothing you can do about it. Like I said, I don't know about Twitter. I don't know about Facebook, but I do know about Instagram. Instagram is an amazing tool if you use it right. If you use it in a way that can benefit you. Like I love Instagram. I think it's amazing. There's so many hard-hitting, amazing, spiritual people on there who are just giving away information for free. And it's awesome. So anyways, I missed you guys these last couple weeks. I hope these quick tips of how to make your Instagram a better feed is going to be something that helps you. Do it. Don't waste another minute. If your feed feels negative and toxic, clean it up. You have the ability to do it. All right, guys. If you like this video, subscribe, share it, give somebody some tips, help them with their Instagram or anything else to make it a better feed and a lot more positivity in their life. And if I didn't just say that, subscribe and share. All right, guys. Thanks. Bye.